Hi, I'm Tracy Cardwell from LP Simonelli and the host of the Buffalo Public Schools renovation program, Making It Happen. We have a great show in store for you today. We're going to go on a project tour. We're going to go over to see school number 27, Hillary Park Elementary School. Our tour guides are going to be Carl Slitz, who's the project manager, and Mike Curtin, who's the project superintendent. Now, this school is slated to open this spring, so I know the staff and students are very eager to move into this newly renovated school. Our minority business spotlight this month is Joan Yang of Rand & Jones Enterprise. What a dynamic woman, what a dynamic company. You definitely don't want to miss that one. But first, we want to start off with a presentation that happened earlier this year over at the Performing Arts School. Let me give you just a little background. Sometime last year, Superintendent Williams came to Simonelli during an event and asked if we would consider donating a keyboard to the Performing Arts School. At this event, we noticed there was a band playing, and they were from the Performing Arts School. The keyboard that the student was using, it was missing keys. So in order for our students to succeed, they need the right tools. So Superintendent Williams came to Simonelli and asked if we would consider donating a keyboard to the school. Well, Louis P. Simonelli, who is the chair and CEO of LP Simonelli, jumped right on it. Well, Dr. Williams was so impressed. He said it was the top of the line keyboards. He actually asked us to come over and do a formal presentation. The next clip you're going to see is Dr. Williams, Louis Simonelli, and music director Mark Garcia, along with Buffalo Public Schools Performing Arts students, playing some wonderful instruments and the brand new keyboard. So don't go away, we'll be right back.
First of all, good morning to all of you. We have a great partner here in the Buffalo region, as well as the Buffalo Public School System, Mr. Lou Simonelli, who owns Simonelli Construction Company. And they designed and built this beautiful school here. And they're partnering with us to renovate all of our schools. Several months ago, maybe over a year ago, I approached them about purchasing a keyboard for our music department. And this is the keyboard that was delivered and purchased by them. And we're here to say a big thank you to Mr. Simonelli and his staff for being a strong supporter of the Buffalo Public School System, but especially bringing this keyboard to the performing arts. So at this time, I'd like to introduce Mr. Simonelli to you all, and he's going to share some thoughts with you.
Great to be back here. I was commenting as I walked in, the place looks even better than I remember. This is about the 34th time I've been here, and the place keeps looking better and better. And congratulate all you. You're taking great care of the school. It looks great. It looks great. I see a lot of smiles on people's faces, which is very cool. Sounds like the morale's good in school, and people are excited about being here. And you know, I'm very, very proud to be a supporter of the Buffalo Public School System, but also the Buffalo arts and cultural community. You know, what we are starting to learn now is that Wall Street has even learned that music students make phenomenal employees even in the venture capital world because they're problem solvers. The creativity that the skills and creativity that you have by being musicians translates very well to being problem solvers. And in this complex world, there's no one single solution to problems anymore. Things are too complex. So you've got a fantastic future ahead of you. So keep studying music, and whether you end up as a professional musician or not, you've got skills that will translate into a bunch of other careers. So congratulations. Keep doing it. The future looks very, very bright. Thanks. Thank you very much.
And music is so important. And like, I started playing instruments when I was in the 6th grade. You all don't have a tuba in here, but I played the tuba all the way through elementary, high school, and college. Now, I'm not a professional musician. I didn't major in music, but it added to my discussion. It added to my conversation. I had a chance to see in college Cannonball Adderley, Ned Adderley, Yusef Lateef, who plays that instrument, the bass, Joe Zawinul, who plays piano, and all the great musicians. So at this time, we want Mr. Garcia, who is the director of our music department, to share some thoughts and introduce.
Thank you, Dr. Williams. First, I want to personally thank Mr. Simonelli, not only for the keyboard, but I want to mention also that a lot of students were here this weekend. We had over 1,400 students from all over Erie County for the Erie County Music Educators Association annual solo festival, and people from all around Erie County were raving about this beautiful school. And as I told Mr. Simonelli, we have a school that the suburbs, they're jealous of this wonderful school that we have here. So I think we need to thank Mr. Simonelli not only for this keyboard, which we really do appreciate, but for this beautiful school. So how about another hand? And I do want to second what he said. Yes, it is very clear that people who study music can be successful not only in music, but in all fields. And yes, they are looking for people who solve problems, who are creative. And Dr. Williams, we are going to continue to support music education just for that reason. Thank you again.
Okay, here we go.
Randon Jones Enterprise resides in a historic building on Tracy Street in Buffalo. After getting over the initial awe of their landmark building, one may notice something else very distinctive. All 7 corporate employees are minority females. Joan Yang, founder and president of Randon Jones, takes great pride in creating the new face of construction professionals in Western New York. While understanding the challenge of being a minority woman in a male-dominated field, her inception into construction stemmed from 2 other challenging fields. Ms. Yang started her academic career as a biologist and then earned a biology doctorate and an MBA from the State University of New York at Buffalo. After working several years in the financial field, Ms. Yang was laid off. Using this as a